Hello learners, in this lecture we will study Karl Pearson's method of coefficient of correlation and Spearman's rank correlation. Karl Pearson. The British biometrician Professor Karl Pearson has devised several formulae of algebraic nature for measuring not only the nature of correlation but also the exact extent of the correlation in numerical forms. For this, he represents the coefficient of correlation through the letter r and asserts that the value of his r must be in between plus minus 1. Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. The formula coefficient of correlation under the direct method based on values, where the size of given values of the variables x and y are small and all the values of variables can be reduced to small size by changes in their scale or origin, stand as under this, where R is Pearson's coefficient of correlation, X is given or reduced value of first variable, Y is given or reduced value or the second variable, and number of pairs of observations. Now, Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. The formula of correlation of coefficient under the method based on the deviations is this. Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. When the deviation is taken from assumed mean, the formula for correlation coefficient is given as this. Properties of Karl's-Pearson coefficient of correlation. Its value must lie between plus minus 1 and its property helps us checking the accuracy of the calculations. It is independent of the changes of origin and scale as well. It is independent of the units of the measurement. It is independent of the order of comparison of two variables symbolically rxy is equal to rxy. It is the geometric mean of two regression coefficient, that is this equation. Now, Spearman's rank coefficient of correlation. Charles Spearman. Charles Edward Spearman, FRS, was an English psychologist known of work in statistics as a pioneer of factor analysis and for Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. This method is development over Karl Pearson's method of correlation on the point that it does not need the quantitative expressions of the data. It does not assumes that the pollution under study is normally distributed. Under this method, correlation is measured on the basis of the rank rather than the original values of the variables. For this, the values of two variables are first converted into ranks in a particular order. When no two individuals are awarded the same rank, this equation, where D is the difference between the pair of ranks of the same individual R1 minus R2, N is number of pairs and R is the coefficient of correlation. When two individuals are given the same rank, when there is more than one items with, this is the formula, where M is number of items whose ranks are equal. So, in this lecture, we have covered study Karl Pearson's method of coefficient of correlation and Spearman's rank correlation. So, see you in next lecture. Thank you guys.